Hi, in today's video I thought I'd showcase a set of stamps. So I'm just going to make a very quick project using this Lots of Joy stamp set from the Stampin' Up annual catalogue. This is the Christmas stamp set and it consists of 10 stamps. You get 4 greetings, 3 icons, a to, from and a kind of a border design. And I just wanted to show that with just a few basic supplies, you can still make some great projects. You don't need to have everything that's in the catalogue. Obviously, it's nice to have lots of supplies, but if you're just starting off, you can make some nice, simple projects with just a few basic supplies. So, we've got the Lots of Joy stamp set. I've got the 5 in colours of the ink. Now this ink is exactly the same ink that you get in our stamping ink pads, only in pens, and it can be a little bit more cost effective to buy them this way when you first starting off, rather than have to buy a whole set of ink pads. So you get 5 colours in this set, and this is the in colours, but they do sets of 10 as well. All the information is on my Stampin' Up website, and there'll be a link to that under the description of this YouTube video and on my blog with this accompanying blog post. So the colours that we've got here are Cucumber Crush, Watermelon Wonder. I need to look what this one's called. Delightful Dijon, Mint Macaron and Tip Top Taupe. The 2 colours that I've used are Cucumber Crush and Watermelon Wonder. So I'm just going to put those on one side for now. Now this stamp set is called a clear stamp set, but technically they're not clear. Basically they're red rubber, but basically what they mean is that they go on clear blocks. If you want completely clear stamps, the ones that Stampin' Up do are called photopolymer, and if you refer to the flower patch video, you'll see the photopolymer stamps there. So these just cling, self-cling, you put them on your pad and you're good to go. So I've taken the 2 out of the box that I'm going to use in this project for now, but I just wanted to show you the stamp set and what we're using. Now again, what I'm doing here on tags could go on the front of a card, but I'm just doing some tags to show you for now. Basically, I'll just talk you through what I've done, and then I've got another one of each to show you. I've stamped the Christmas tree in the Cucumber Crush. I cut a little star on my Scan and Cut in gold mirror board, but Stampin' Up do an itty bitty punch pack that has 3 small stamps in it like this. There's a star, a heart, and the little itty bitty flower that I use a lot. So I stamped that and I cut this out with the Scan and Cut, but again, if you've not got a Scan and Cut, there's a punch that accompanies this stamp set. So you'd be able to stamp it and cut it out with the punch. And then I've just used Watermelon Wonder to do the border and the greeting and a couple of little basic rhinestones. This is Thick Baker's Twine in white, and this is Thick Baker's Twine in, I think this might be Chris Cantaloupe, I can't remember, but it's just to show you how different they look when you stamp them on different cards. So this is Craft Card, and you can see you get more muted effect. I've used exactly the same colours as I have on this, but you can see the difference in these 2 when you stamp one on Craft and one on Whisper White. So as I say, I've got my blocks already prepared. This shape, by the way, again, this basic flag shape is a shape in the Scan and Cut machine and in Scan and Cut canvas. I just welded 3 circles onto the top of it to make it a little bit more decorative. But again, Stampin' Up do tag topper punches, and they do a punch now that you can make the flag design with as well if you've not got a Scan and Cut. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the border design. These markers have a thick end, a brush tip end and a fine end. I'm going to use the thick end, and I'm just going to, you don't hold your pen down like this, it'll crush your nib. You do them on an angle, and you're kind of using the side of the pen. Just going to load that up with some ink and stamp, and then do the same again. Just got some grid paper down to protect my desk. You can use any old scrap paper will do. And now this is the greeting, and it says, "May your days be merry and bright." So again, I'm just going to lightly ink over using the side of the pen. And I like to, when I'm using words, I like to go in both directions so that I get a nice even distribution of ink, and hopefully I get all the words. I'm going to stamp this in the top right hand corner of my tag, and this tag is 4 inches high by 2 inches wide, but you could make this any size. So that's how we're looking so far. I'm going to get my tree that I've already cut out, apply a couple of dimensionals. Now I want the tree to kind of not half, but hang off the tag a little bit, so I want my glue on this side, the right hand side. So I'm going to put 2 dimensionals. I've already stuck my star on with a little mini glue dot. Again, that's all Stampin' Up and available in my online shop. Going to put that there. Going to take a couple of little rhinestones. I'm using my piercing tool. Pick up a couple of rhinestones. I'm going to put one over the dot of the eye. So that's my simple little tag. One thing I forgot to do, which I've done on the others, is I stamped the to and the from on the back, but I'll do that later. So that's that one, and then I'll quickly do the same again in the craft card so you can see it's exactly the same process. Ink up the border, just make sure I've got the right side. Hold it down for a few seconds just to let the ink transfer. Again, ink up the words. So you can see how quick this is to do, and with just one stamp set and a few ink pens, you could have endless variety of design. Dimensional up a little bit, put that one on there, and then for this one I used the basic pearls because I thought the pearls lent themselves to the more vintage look of the craft card. So there are the finished tags. As I say, you could still do this on the front of a card. It doesn't have to be on a tag. And I hope you found that helpful. If you want to leave a comment under the blog post and tell me whether you prefer the vintage or the modern, I'll leave this open for a week from the day this video goes live, and I'll draw 2 names out of the hat, one for the vintage and one for the modern, and I will post them out to you in the post. So this will be a set of 4. So I hope you found that helpful. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.